This is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck reveal and review. This time it's going to be an Age of Ascension deck that I won in Chainbound. So we'll be opening this up and see what we get. And I expect this will be the last Age of Ascension deck that I open until Worlds Collide is out and I get to play it sealed. So that'll be fun. Kind of the last hurrah here. Last chance to get a Genka. It looks like we got Sanctum, Brobnar, and Mars. See if I have the magic there. This is Ziggler, the Mr. S of the little guy. I don't know what Mr. S means. It's a pretty funny word there. And not a word as far as I know, but kind of funny. We should be starting with Brobnar. Cool, and we have, I think, one of the better Brobnar cards in Age of Ascension, Bingo Bang Bang. 2-power Goblin with before fight, deal 5 damage to each neighbor of the creature Bingo Bang Bang fights. Ooh, we have 2 of those. That's fantastic. Happy to see that. And Calfine, which is the opposite counterpart to Bingo Bang Bang. It's a 5-power giant with before fight, deal 2 damage to each neighbor of the creature Calfine fights. It could be actually pretty interesting to have, a mixture of these on the board. And we have 2 of each so far. Are we going to get a third Calfine? Nope. But a Ganger Chieftain, that is pretty good with either of these, really. So I guess before I cover the Ganger Chieftain, it's worth pointing out, these ones that deal damage before the fight to the neighbor of the thing they're fighting, they're really great for dealing with, Calfine's really great for dealing with those small 1 or 2 power elusives. Because you fight the big creature next to them and you kill the elusive too. Bingo Bang Bang, I like to target an elusive and then you're getting to break that elusive, but also deal 5 damage to the neighbors and probably wipe them out. So, yeah, pretty good stuff you can do there. Ganger Chieftain is a 5-power giant. When you play it, you may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Oh, we have a Groke. It's another great card. It's a 5-power giant. After it fights, your opponent loses an amber. Lots of creatures here. I like it. Into the Fray is an action. When you play it, for the remainder of the turn, a friendly Brobnar creature gains fight, ready this creature. Now, Rule of 6 still applies, so you're not going to get to use it infinitely, but on like a Bingo Bang Bang, if your opponent has a bunch of elusives, that can just be amazing. On a Calfine, it could be very good. Yeah, really great stuff there. Pound is an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you deal 2 damage to a creature with 1 splash. Ooh, Ogopogo is a 6-power giant. After Ogopogo attacks and destroys a creature, you may deal 2 damage to a creature. I really like this. Brobnar has like a lot of good board control because you have the big creatures that can deal with your opponent's medium and large creatures, but also this sort of just targeted damage on the side that's really good for keeping the board clear of the little annoying stuff. Ooh, the Flex, I don't know that that's really good here. It's an action. When you play it, you choose a ready friendly Brobnar creature, you exhaust it and gain amber equal to half its power, rounding down the gain. The best case scenario so far is you play it on Ogopogo and gain 3, which is 2 more than if you just reaped with it. Yeah, I don't love that. The War Chest is probably going to be a little better here. It's an artifact, an item, and it exhausts to give you 1 amber for each enemy creature that was destroyed in a fight this turn. Champion's Challenge is also pretty interesting here. So you play it, you destroy each enemy creature except the most powerful enemy creature, destroy each friendly creature except the most powerful friendly creature, and then you ready and fight with your remaining creature. So this is a really good way if your opponent gets ahead on board state, you just bam, blow everything up. That can be quite good. It's good with War Chest on the board too, so great stuff there. Alright. Interesting, yeah, only 1 ready and fight effect. Oh, well, if you count the Champion's Challenge, that's another one, but other than that, just Ganger Chieftain. But yeah, lots of nice little plinky board control. I like that type of Brobnar setup. Okay, on to Mars. We have Collector Worm. It's a 2-power beast with 5 armor. After it fights, you archive the creature that it fights. And if that creature leaves your archives, you put it in its owner's hand instead. Oh, cool. We have a Glixel Proliferator. This is a 3-power Martian soldier with the Reap effect. If Glixel Proliferator is on a flank, archive a Mars card from your discard pile. That can be really nice for bringing combos back if you have some nice combo cards, or just powerful cards like Mars Needs Amber. Mother Gun is an artifact and weapon. You exhaust it to reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. Deal damage to a creature equal to the number of Mars cards revealed this way. Nice plinky damage there. Vazyma Think Drone is a 3-power Martian scientist. It has a Reap effect. You may archive a friendly creature or artifact from play. Xanthix Harvester is a 3-power beast. It can't be used while it has a non-Mars neighbor, but if you reap with it, you gain an extra amber. Zyzzyx Shockworm is a 3-power Martian soldier with 1 armor, and it says after an enemy creature reaps, stun it. Yeah, we have a nice creature spread here. This is so creature heavy so far, and I really would like some actions to balance this out a bit. We'll see what we get. Oh, another Shockworm. So opponent's gonna not get a lot of value out of reaping. And then an Amber Connection Unit 2, which says after an enemy creature reaps, if it is the first time a creature is reaped this turn, stun it. Then Mothership Support is an action with a bonus Amber that says for each friendly ready Mars creature, deal 2 damage to a creature, and you can choose a different creature each time. That is that's actually pretty good with this Mars spread. Like, we have a good chance to have creatures on the board that could make that worthwhile. Red Planet Raygun is an upgrade with a bonus Amber. It gives the creature Reap. Choose a creature, deal 1 damage to that creature for each Mars creature in play. That's pretty nice. Oh, and then Incubation Chamber is an artifact and location with an Omni ability. Omni reveal a Mars creature from your hand. If you do, archive it. That's going to be good with a creature-heavy deck like this. Oh, and then Sniffer. It's an artifact with a bonus Amber. And it says, well, you exhaust it, and then for the remainder of the turn, each creature loses elusive. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that. But this is fine. This is an okay Mars. And I think an okay Brobnar. We'll see what we get in Sanctum. I think this is probably an okay deck. Lion Boutram is a 4-power human knight with 1 armor. Has deploy, so you can it can interplay anywhere in your battle line, not just one of the flanks. And its neighbors get +2 power. That could be really nice for those Bingle Bang Bangs or Ogopogo. Yeah, pretty good stuff there. Blinding Light is an action with a bonus Amber. You choose a house and you stun each creature of that house. Then you have Golden Aura. When you play it, you choose a creature, you fully heal the chosen creature, and for the remainder of the turn, the chosen creature is considered to be in House Sanctum, and it cannot be dealt damage. That also could be really good with like the Bang Bangs or the Cowfine or the Ogopogo. Really good stuff there. Hallowed Shield is an artifact, an item. When you exhaust it, you choose a creature, and for the remainder of the turn, the chosen creature can't be dealt damage. Ooh, 2 of those is probably too many. 3 of those is definitely too many. Ouch. I have a real habit of getting these in 3s. That's brutal. Merrick the Marked is a 5-power Spirit Knight with 1 armor, and after it prevents damage with its armor, you capture an Amber for each damage just prevented. Okay, that's okay. That's our only Amber control in here, and that's a little rough. Protect the Weak can be really good with Merrick the Marked. It's an upgrade with a bonus Amber. It gives the creature +1 armor and taunt. So the extra armor makes it harder to kill and makes it more likely to, actually capture Amber. And the taunt means your opponent has to try to fight it. Yeah, that could be pretty interesting. Then we have the Grey Rider. It's a 2-power human monk with deploy, and it has a play, fight, and reap effect that says you may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. That could be pretty good. Especially, yeah, there's good stuff to do with that. Ooh, and Brobnar Ambassador, that's fun. I think this is my first Ambassador deck. It might be. I think so. My daughter got one, but I think this is my first one. So this is a 1-power human with elusive. And it has the fight reap ability. You may play or use a Brobnar card this turn. Nice, nice synergy there. Ooh, and then this is less good. Spirit's Way, destroy each creature with power 3 or higher. I mean, you don't have to play it, but yeah, it's not going to be great in this deck, I don't think. Seraphic Armor is an upgrade with the bonus amber. It gives a creature +1 armor, and when you play it, you fully heal the creature. That would be really good to put on Merrick. I mean, under the right circumstances, you end up with a Merrick with 3 armor and taunt, which I think is pretty good in a couple ways to heal it. So yeah, you know, this is like okay. Like this is a fine deck. It really isn't great, and it doesn't have like a, oh, and here's where it's going to really shine is if it does this thing. That just doesn't exist. But it's not bad. It's perfectly fine, middle of the road. You know, I wouldn't mind probably playing this in like in a format like adaptive. You know, you can figure out the ins and outs of the deck, be better with it than your opponent, and it's going to be pretty reliable and consistent, right? Whereas a lot of times people like to bring decks that depend on some sort of combo. This thing, it's going to pretty much do the same thing every time, I think, pretty reliably. So anyway, so that was, that was Ziggler, the Mistress of the Little Guy. I hope you enjoyed this and that you'll get out and forge some keys, and maybe I'll see you out there. Have a great day.